Okay, good morning, DXN. Good morning, DXN Nigeria. Good morning, DXN Africa. We are here again with another informative, educative, and interactive section with DXN Nigeria live stream, like we always do it every Tuesday and Thursday. And as we promised, and then we've brought back again one of our young guests in DXN Nigeria live stream. And she has been in the business, I think, from birth, if I can say that, because she has been living, and she was born in DXN. And right now, she's the youngest speaker. So far, she's a star agent in DXN and having a wellness revolution worldwide. Presently, she's a student of clinical nutrition and dietetics. She's a Sunya practitioner. And of course, as a DXN member, she's a gynotherapist. I bring to you the beautiful Miss Fahira Sarang. Nice to meet you, ma. How you doing?
Thank you so much, sir. I'm doing good. I hope you are also doing same, and good morning to you.
Good morning. We are fine. We are fine. Good morning. I'm very, very waiting for this topic, house to home, and it's a kind of a captivating topic. Everybody wants to understand. House to home, is a house not a home, or is a home not a house? I think everybody wants to understand where you are coming from, and also linking DXN to it. So all the viewers, they are already ready to understand your concept of making a house a home with DXN. And please, the floor is yours to take over. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you to DXN and also to DXN Nigeria. I wish you all the best. So I have got this opportunity for the second time. I'll be sharing the screen in a while, but before that, I just want to say some words that wherever we are in the world, we are bonded by one thing. We all have one thing which is very, very similar to all of us. And I believe and I guess for everyone out there, it is family, where we come from. And where we come from is our family, is our house, is our home. But in today's generation, there is a big gap between something known as house and between something known as home. Okay, so good morning, world, good morning, DXN Nigeria, good morning, people from India who are watching me. Thank you so much. It's always the last session was a total pleasure for me to completely come and present my views on our DXN products. And I think I really want to thank Mr. Sam for again giving me this opportunity. And I wanted to come up with this very, very special topic. So here you can see I am sitting in my favorite corner of the house with all my favorite products right here. Okay. And again, my favorite book. So I'll be sharing a presentation with you right now. And, we'll be going through what I feel is the difference between house and home, and what with DXN and how with DXN you can start instilling or inculcating values about family, home, and environment, and also about good peace and prosperity. So let's start today. Sir, I'll be sharing the screen. Um, Right. So I hope the screen is visible to everyone. So when I said that, the topic is all about converting house into home, I understand it's a very unique topic, but at the same time, you were like, isn't house like a home? Isn't home like a house? So yes, I completely understand about your doubt. But when you look at today's scenario, since the last 8 months, what nature actually forced us to do was to sit inside our house with our family. And I hope it was a loving experience for all of you, because believe me, these times are not going to come again where you are forced to spend time with your family. In today's lifestyle, what we really, really neglect is our family. I am stepping into the working world. I am stepping into the world from, only academics to work. And I can already feel the pressure of balancing home life and work life. So yes, this becomes a question or a query to many of us who are joining. And DXN will help you in that. When we say that DXN is not just a career, is not just a job, it is a legacy that you leave behind for your family. Yes, DXN does play a role in enhancing your family environment. When my mother gets me non easy juice from our service center just for me to have, I understand that she cares for me, that she wants me to have the best. So yes, DXN does play a very, very important role. So again, for today's session, as I always request our viewers, please make sure that you are surrounded by your family members. You have your sons, you have your daughters, you have your friends, you have your relatives all watching this, because I believe that there is something that important that I want to share with everyone who's watching right now. DXN has a deeper trust. DXN has a deeper value that one can instill in their life, in their family, and in their background, and for their generations to come. So let's begin by starting and understanding what accordingly is a house. When you say a house, there is a stranger feeling that comes from the word house. What does it mean? House can be basically a place where there is a lot of stress, there is no love, there is no gratitude, there is no kind of communication between people. And I guess that is what results into a house being a place where there is a lot of hurry. People are always in a rush to work for something, to earn for something. At the same time, there is a lot of worry about what am I going to do next, what is my bank balance going to be, what am I going to do for the children's education, what are my savings, why is the electricity bill so high. These are all kind of worry and thoughts that come across you. There can also be worries about why the neighbor is having a new car and I am not having one. So these are just simple examples. Along with that, whatever you make in the house, when I say I come from the background of nutrition. So, whenever I say that you are what you eat, you are what you observe, I totally mean that the environment where you're making your food, it also has to be a one where, there is enough love and gratitude and, good, nice, warm feelings. But I don't believe that there is something in a place which is known as a house where people don't communicate with each other, where people don't share their feelings. So these are problems I guess many of you will relate, because we are going through that phase where we are more where we are more stuck up into our mobile phones, where we are more stuck up into our screens than to just look up and smile to a family member. So yeah, these are the problems that we're facing. And then comes a home. As lively and as idealistic the pictures look on the screen right now, let me tell you, building a home is very, very important and very, very necessary for the generations to come. What do you leave for the generations to come? When we die, we are no more. But what do we leave? We leave memories, we leave values, we leave family cultures, we leave our backgrounds for our upcoming generations. And I guess this is very, very important rather than money or house. But yes, at the same time, instilling good values is very important. So house is basically just not just to parents and to children. No, it is much more than that. It is a place where the individuals can share with each other whatever they are going through, whatever struggles they are going through, where they can communicate with each other. And I guess this is the difference between a house and a home. Like, this is what I can understand, and I want you to resonate, and I hope you resonate and believe on that too. Moving forward, we have, what can I do in this world where there is little time? I know you're taking time right now out of your work schedule to watch me over here. So yes, I will not waste your time more on the problem part, but yes, giving up solutions will be very, very easy. So yes, how to go from house to home, and where does DXN stand a place? These are really two strange topics, but yes, they have a very, very deeper connection. When we consume food, when we consume our products in DXN, we always say one thing, drink enough water with it, drink enough water with it. When you consume the products, products have the capacity of detoxifying or cleansing your body, but at the same time, the cleansing will only happen if you drink enough water. How many of you can tell me that they drink around 3 liters or 90 ounces of water per day? It is a habit which we need to develop. It is a habit which we need to develop over time, and this is a habit which will take you very, very long in the scenario of your health. So yes, swap your bad habits into good ones. Try doing little habits in a, like, for 1 week try doing a new habit, the next week try inculcating a different habit. So these are just different things. And how can it help to convert your house to home? Believe me, if you have young children living with you, they will copy what you do. If you lie, if you swear, then they will copy what you're doing. But yes, if you practice getting up early in the morning, if you pay importance to your health, if you exercise with them, if you run around with them, if you read a book instead of looking at the television, if you watch an introductory educational video instead of looking at or just playing video games on your phone, yes, they will copy and do the same. So yes, inculcating new values, inculcating easy simple values or habits in your lifestyle will take you a very very long way, and will also convert your house to a very loving and a very, as we call it, sweet home sweet. Also at the same time, over here I have noted down some habits that some swapping that you can do. So basically, instead of just getting up early in the morning and looking at your phone the first thing, drink a nice warm cup of tea, or drink a nice warm cup of lindsay coffee, and take some time, talk to your loved one in the morning. Instead of skipping breakfast, you can go and have a good amount of breakfast, or just make up a spirulina cereal smoothie, or a spirulina smoothie at that one time. So yeah, these are some little changes that you can do. Try saving a lot of money. Dr. Lim comes on a lot of videos, and he says that earning money in DXN is very easy, but at the same time, saving that money and learning how to utilize that money is also a very very important skill, life skill, which one should learn. Instead of binge watching Netflix or any other kind of video, try to exercise, try practicing shunya with your loved ones. So this is also a habit of self care that you can start instilling in your life. Along with that, snacking anytime when you're hungry, you can increase your water intake, and also meditate for a few hours, for a few minutes in an entire day. This will give you a sense of control over your body, a sense of control over your ego. So yeah, this is where we come with the intellectual part of how DXN is also deeply rooted into converting your house to home, into making sure that your house is filled with love, peace, gratitude, and a lot of prosperity. So yeah, moving forward, when I talk about health, in a house where there are people who are sick, automatically the environment turns out to be very very depressed. It turns out to be a gloomy environment where one has to take a lot of courage to even smile. So yeah, the two reasons we get sick is basically because we live in an environment where there is a lot of toxins, where there is a lot of stress involved, where there is a lot of improper nutrition. And that improper nutrition also comes because we are not managing our time well, because we are on a very very heavy schedule. We need to rush, we need to serve the people, serve, also do our job at times. So yeah, these are the two reasons we get sick, major two reasons. And what can you do, what do we recommend to solve this problem, is that you can detoxify and have a balanced nutrition. Balanced nutrition doesn't mean that you go out and have exotic food and everything, that you need to have that caviar, or you need to have some kind of very very costly thing. No, it comes out to be from very very simple things which is there in our nature, and it is there which is taken from the nature and given to you in the form of our DXN products. So I will explain it to you in detail of how you can start swapping different things, change the brand that you are using of you're using already with the DXN brand, and how this can make sure that there is enough nutrition and enough balance in your life. Along with that, as I told in the previous slide, that you need to do a habit swap, simple habit swap. Trade in your unhealthy habits. It is unhealthy, it's just a matter of time, where you give a message to your brain that no, I have to make this change, and you go for the mindful ones. That you take time when you're eating your food, and you take time when you're sleeping. Give yourself enough time, because this is what will get ingrained into the coming and the future generations as well. So moving forward, again we have the core product of DXN, which is Ganoderma lucidum. I cannot just put in some words about Ganoderma, because it is a beautiful thing. There is so much to learn from this mushroom which grows in nature. When you look at it, you know that it grows in an environment. It grows in an environment in the wild, where there is a lot of toxins, but it grows out and shines among them to be one of the best. So no matter where you come from, no matter what your background is, it is what you can make of yourself, and it is how you can help others and serve others. So this is like a message that Ganoderma always tries to give us to us. Also, it is an excellent identifier. It is excellent for lifestyle disorders if you're going through them. I can start naming lifestyle disorders right now, but it comes out to be a really, really large, long list. So, just to name a few, if you are diabetic, I know there is around 90% of people who are diabetic all over the world right now, and the numbers are devastating. And of course, doctors are also not surprised because the kind of lifestyle we live, there is no proper food, there is no proper sleep, there is no proper diet pattern, there is no proper peace the mind gets. So, yeah, these problems do arise. So, what can you do? You can consume Ganoderma on a daily basis. It is not just for people who are sick. It is for people who are growing. It is for young people. It is for toddlers. It is for children. It is absolutely safe for even them. There is no kind of harm that will come if your kid starts consuming Ganoderma. Believe me, it is like the good source of nutrition that you can give to them. It is like oxygen that you can give to them in today's lifestyle, because even the oxygen that we are breathing right now is in danger. So, yeah, if you can give something to your loved ones, start giving them Ganoderma. I also would like to make a little note over here, like whenever we have holidays, what are the first thing that we go for? We'll usually give them chocolates, we'll usually give them sweets, or buy some nice kind of electronics or something for them. Why don't we swap that gifts to our DXN products? Like if you have a birthday, start gifting them DXN RGGL. If you have someone who is turning, if you have a girl who is turning 14 or 18, start gifting them DXN Morenzi. Even this will make sure that you are taking care of them. You are worried, you care about them. So this is like small message that you can start giving to your loved ones. Again, coming back to Ganoderma, Ganoderma is the best servicing and maintenance for your body at cellular level. People cannot stop stressing about cellular level. What are you made up of? What is a house made up of? A house is made up of bricks. Similarly, your entire beautiful body is made up of cells. Now, these cells, they need to function. They need to work in the right way. And for that, you need the correct amount of nutrition. Believe me, whatever we eat, in some cases, it is not even digested into our body. But our body is made in such a way that it will, push itself. It will make sure that it doesn't give you any kind of problem until and unless the situation turns out to be really, really worse. That is only when you come up with diseases like cancer and diabetes. So, yeah, make sure you take care of your body, because your body is the first home that you have. Now, this is again, you have your earth and you have your body, which is your home to live. This is the place where you live your entire life. So, if you want to take care of your first home, that is your body, because this is where your soul lives, this is where you live, then definitely start consuming these good things, these good products in their natural form. So, yeah, here we have the DXN RGGL 90 pair. We always keep it with ourselves in the first place in the living room. So this is the first thing that someone sees when they enter our home. So, yeah, you can have DXN RG and DXN GL. My father always explains them as husband and wife because they always go together. They are really, really important for each other. One is the root part, one is the fruit part. They are made in two different bottles so that you can make maximum use of them. But yeah, I know there are many recipes that we have in our day-to-day lives, in our from our culture, from our background. So, yeah, start including them in your recipes as well. Make sure that people don't look at it in the form of some medicines that you're taking to enhance yourself. No, this is food. This is food in the purest form that you're giving to your body. This is gift in the purest form that you are giving to your body. So, yeah, here we have our RGGL. We also have it in the powder format in India over here. So, this is God's gift. This husband wife pair is like a God's gift, and they are connected to each other and they can be connected to you as well. So, start consuming RGGL. It is also really, really essential for someone who is suffering from any kind of disorders. Doctors will say that, there is no hope, that it is the end, there is no hope now. But it is not the case. It is never the case. You never lose hope on your body, because your body has struggled a lot to even make you breathe this. Right now, if you're breathing, your body is working. So don't lose hope on your body. You never know when miracles will happen. Keep consuming natural products, as they will take you to the bright tunnel. So, yeah, these are natural, these are organic, there is no kind of preservative in it. So, yes, you can start consuming it. This will make sure that your cells are nice, your skin is glowing, and you will feel the difference. You will feel that, when you wake up in the morning, you want to get out of the bed and go make a living for yourself. So this is the kind of inner energy or inner sense that comes from RGGL. Next, we have a spirulina nutrient bomb. I have a very important presentation slide before I show this, and it is this one. It is very important. People do ask, is spirulina only for women? Is it only for children? No, it is for men. It is for women. It is for children. It is for senior citizens. I know many young children, I know many teenagers who want to, gain a good amount of muscle. They want to make a nice body. They want to have abs and everything. And they will go to any lengths to have that. I know that. So, what people usually, what they come across is that they need to have some protein powder, which will have some extra kind of chemicals or preservatives in it. So please, please, please stop your kids from having all those things. You can easily make your muscles, you can easily make your biceps with just by consuming a spirulina. It is easily digestible. This is literally God's, human's best friend, which is there for you in this format over here. And it is literally that. And when you can see the green mark over here, it is vegan. Vegan means it does not contain any kind of animal product, or it is not taken by that. Okay, it is taken from the sea or the water source where it is taken from. And at the same time, consumption of spirulina can actually lead to you being eco-friendly. Consumption of spirulina makes sure that you are giving back something good to the earth. So this is also one thing. When you look at the ingredient bar, again, make sure that you read the label. You can very, very nicely see that there is organic spirulina and just the capsule in which it is wrapped up. You can also open this capsule, put in the powder on some kind of porridge, on some kind of smoothie that you're consuming, and take it. When you come to children, this is the best gift that you can give to your children. If you can give them spirulina, you don't need to worry about anything about their nutrition. Kids have a lot of energy. Kids need a lot of nutrients to build up their body because they are in the growing phase. So when you can give them spirulina, it is completely safe for them, and it will make sure that you're looking towards them in a very, very right way. Consumption of spirulina ensures that they are taking good amount of nutrition, they are eating the food that they deserve, and this will also reflect in their academic studies. They can also excel in the sports that they are playing. They can also excel in the academics that they are doing. So yes, spirulina, if you can consume, that's the best thing that you can, give to your children. You can also give it to your senior citizens at home, your old age mother, father, relatives, anyone who's suffering from any kind of disorder. Start giving them. And while giving, or while sharing about spirulina with them, make sure you tell them that this is like a nutrient bomb. Okay, the nice kind of bomb. But yeah, this is like a nutrient bomb. It contains everything that you need right now. I am a dietitian. I read about this. I have read about this. And we can safely say that it is not just a superfood, it is actually a super functional food, because this will go inside your body and this will instill, or act upon your cells, act upon your body, make sure that whatever problem is there is thrown out. It is also very essential for your gut. It is also very essential for your digestive system. Your digestive system, as we are talking about home, your digestive system is basically a place where all your good kind of bacteria live. And if you want that good kind of bacteria to thrive, to survive, then you should start consuming spirulina, because it will make sure that any problems of acidity, any problems of indigestion, any problems of constipation are all solved because of that. Also, it is very, very easily affordable for the family as well. So we know that day by day the prices of foods increase, the prices of vegetables increase, and it becomes tough to manage if you have a family of if you have a large number of people in your family. So yes, it is a very good affordable alternative for that also. And it is rich in protein. Now everyone talks about, I need to increase my protein, I need to lose weight. Women in the family are always worried about how they look, and if they want to get slim down. So yes, this is also a really good alternative for that as well. And for people who are looking from other countries, if you have spirulina cereal, then start having spirulina cereal in your breakfast, because I know it is also a very, very good alternative to having a bread or any other kind of food which is not good for your body. So this is all about spirulina. And also one more thing, people who have a lot of stress, people who have a very job which is like a tough job, where they have to make sure that they are always on the screen, where there is a lot of stress in the work, they can also start consuming spirulina. because it makes sure that your mood is well, that your mood is elevated, that your stress is busted, that you don't feel stressful all the time, that you don't have anxiety, that you don't feel that you are conscious about anything. So yes, also for mental health, spirulina plays a very, very important role. And if you want to make a home healthy, you need to put focus on both physical, mental, spiritual, and also your physical health. So this is all about spirulina over here. These are different ways in which you can start consuming your two-in-one coffee, your RGGL powder. You can also start mixing RGGL in your Lindsay coffee, the one that you have early in the morning. And there are various ways in which you can do that. Next comes the absorption part of how you can, start increasing that energy, that how you can feel energetic in the morning, that you don't feel lethargic, you don't feel lazy. Anytime someone speaks to you, they also feel that the energy is exchanged, they also feel positive. So again, that we have the solution over here, which is DXN Noni or DXN Morinzi. It is We have DXN Noni in India, which is also known as Morinzi in Nigeria. So this is like a wonderful thing. Like, I can keep talking about Nonizi as much as I want, because this has been my personal experience with Nonizi. Being a teenager, I was prone to eating a lot of junk food day in and day out before I started nutrition school. And Nonizi used to serve as a very good thing, because the amount of toxins that you take in, it is going to show on your largest organ. What is the largest organ? Your skin. So you will have a good amount of pimples, you will have a good amount of pigmentation, you won't feel good, your mind will be always disturbed, you will feel depression and any other kind of thing, depending on what kind of diet you take, depending on what kind of company you stay in. So yes, Morinzi plays a very, very important role in that, especially for the main person in the family. I'm sorry, I'm giving more focus to the women over here right now, but it is time we speak upon them. So when I speak the woman of the family or the missus of the family, I can imagine a lady who is multitasking, who is managing work, who is managing her house, who is managing her children, who is managing herself, and who is also taking care of the husband. This is like the ideal scenario that I can give it to you. This lady of the house requires an extra source of energy, requires an extra source of oxygen cylinder on the back, and that oxygen cylinder is something that Nonizi can provide her. Nonizi is made up of the Morinda citrifolia fruit, which the women of Hawaiian Islands used to consume just by plucking from the tree any kind of pain in the body, and that's the first thing that they used to take. Please, dear women all over the world, don't consume antibiotics, don't consume those tablets until and unless it is very, very important. For a long term solution, for a sustainable solution, you can take Nonizi or Morinzi juice daily. Just after getting up early in the morning, treat yourself to this one glass of Morinzi's juice, because you deserve it. I know the Daughter's Day just passed by, and if there is still time, every day can be Daughter's Day, every day can be Women's Day. So today, make sure that you gift this Nonizi juice to the women of your family, because this is like a best friend to them. This is again like a friend to them. Why? Because women, they are a complex, we usually joke about how they are very complex organisms, they have emotions, they have feelings, they want to achieve things and everything. So yes, they need to do that, and along with that, it takes a toll on their mind. You will always see a woman can be a little bit more emotional, on the verge to cry easily. That is because they have their feelings, there is a lot of hormonal changes going into the body and everything. If you want all that to go well, if you want to make sure that it is all proper for them, so these are some ways in which you can consume Nonizi juice, Morinzi juice. You can mix Morinzi spirulina in the morning, make a nice smoothie and consume it. You can also use it as a salad dressing. You can also just take one glass of Nonizi juice early in the morning. Girls or women who are suffering from PCOS, who are struggling for fertility, who want to start a family, who want to make a house into a beautiful home filled with children, yes, this Morinzi juice can also enhance your fertility, can also make sure and take care of your fertility issues in the right way, can also make sure that your reproductive system is working really, really well. So these are just some little things that I wanted to share about Nonizi juice. This is absolutely the best juice format that you can have. Don't start consuming the juices that come in tetra packs, because they have a lot of loaded preservatives and everything in it.
In non-easy juice, we just have the non-easy juice, some little amount of sugar, which is not going to do any harm, which is just for preservative purposes. Along with that, the good amount of roselle that we have, which is like the richest source of vitamin C, good for your hair, good for your skin, good for your nails, and good for your personality. So please try consuming non-easy juice, morenzi juice as much as you want in the entire day. So it's like a beautiful woman's gift, gift for the entire family. Next, we have a coffee. No family, when you go for a family outing or you just go for a date, no conversation is, no conversation is complete without coffee. If the world is running today, if the world is, active today early in the morning, half of the Silicon Valley basically, it's just because of coffee. People need coffee to, get up in the morning. People need coffee to step out of the house into their office in the morning. So yeah, there are different ways in which you can have coffee. But yes, over the times, people and scientists have noted that, coffee, excessive consumption of coffee has been leading to a lot of problems. So yes, here we have our Lindsay coffee, which is a 3-in-1, which is again a really good thing. Any kid above the age of 12 can, start consuming Lindsay coffee. It has the goodness of Ganoderma in it. So again, it makes a very perfect blend of, taste, aroma, and also makes you awake. Like my early mornings when I used to study for my high school exams, it always used to start with a Lindsay cup of coffee, which my grandfather used to make it for me and give it to me. So these are just some little moments where he used to show care for me with that cup of Lindsay coffee. Again, on the side, we have a Lindsay 2-in-1 coffee. Now, this is like the best, yeah, I say best for every product in DXN, but this coffee again plays a very special role. I have been a sweet tooth since my childhood. I have a craving for sweet. I love eating sweets. And at the same time, I have a family history where my mother's side, there is a bit of diabetics history, my father's side also. In this case scenario, you please take care of yourself. It is really good for people who have a risk of running into diabetes. It makes sure that, it will promote insulin sensitivity. It is really good for your pancreas. It is good for your entire body. Also, some people might feel amazed to hear this, that, drinking black coffee can actually help you to lose weight. There is just one thing: please don't consume black coffee on empty stomach, because it can give you a bit of indigestion issue. Always start consuming a Lindsay coffee with 1 or 2 nuts, with some dates, or some walnuts or some almonds. It's a perfect drink for you. It will make sure that you lose fat from the right places in the body. When you want to have a conversation in the family, just make some 4 or 5 cups of Lindsay coffee, sit down with your family, discuss things, sort out issues, thank them, say I love you to them, say I love you to yourself, thank them, talk to them about why you are consuming DXN products, what are your thoughts about the world, what are your thoughts about yourself, what are your dreams that you want to achieve. So this makes up our coffees, makes up really, good communication starters, good communication conversation starters, where you can sit with your family, your friends, discuss. You can start discussing your DXN plan with them. What do you want to achieve in DXN? How, they can help you in DXN, how you can help them, how you can start building an empire for yourself, for your family. Trust me, it is possible. We are all in the process of doing the same. Please start doing them. These are really good conversation starters, apart from being really healthy for your body as well. So moving on, we have something very special. If you have grandmothers at home, if you have people who have joint pains at home, start gifting them, and they'll love you a lot. They'll give you a lot of blessings. So Gano massage oil is this special oil which has Ganoderma in it, and if you apply it on the skin, you will see that it automatically soaks up. Your skin will soak up the oil, and it is excellent for reducing joint pains. Women, after they reach a certain age, they cannot walk properly, they have to kneel. Also, men face those issues, that they will have some joint pains. People who are suffering from arthritis, people who are suffering from rheumatoid arthritis, people who have skin disorders, even for them, Gano massage oil plays a very important role. Why I necessarily and especially want to talk about skin is because many young people, I know many young people in my family, people in my friend circle, I have seen them becoming conscious about themselves. I have seen them losing their confidence just on the basis of how they look, that they don't look nice, they don't look attractive to people, and that is when they start losing their confidence. Please, please, please don't let that happen to your loved one. Confidence is a very important thing for a person, for in this generation. And if you want to make sure that they get a good kind of treatment, Gano massage oil is one. You can also use it for athletes. If you have a sports person in the family, someone who likes to go for runs, for marathons, it is seen that usually they'll have sore muscles, or they can not run for a long distance, and it will start paining. So it is actually good for athletes. Start massaging your entire body before the run, after the run. It is also excellent for removing any kind of muscle soreness that you're facing. So these are some issues. Next, also for reducing inflammation. Many people who are suffering from hypertension, that is when their blood pressure keeps on, keeps on fluctuating from high to low, low to high. Even for them, Gano massage oil is excellent. Start putting it on your body before you go for a bath, or after you take a bath. Start massaging your body. The best way to enhance your body's circulation is to press the body, is to make sure that the vessels or the arteries and the veins, they are all dilated and they're working. So this is again a very, very good alternative. People who would like to gain weight, now I have spoken about weight loss a lot. So if you want to gain weight, start massaging your body, start massaging your muscles regularly with this oil, and you will see the difference in a very little while. Next, you have your oral health. Now, this is something that I really, really want to share with people, is that, we really take care of what goes in through our mouth. We will take care of what kind of food we are eating, what kind of diet we are following. If I give you a glass of clean water, and if I give you a glass of dirty water, you will definitely go and choose the clean one. You don't want to ingest the dirty water. Similarly, your mouth becomes the entry of a lot of things into your body. So, take care that, your teeth are perfect. You don't have any kind of cavities. So, our Ganoji plus toothpaste plays a very, very important role. If you have any kind of burns, in case of, burn emergency or something, even then Ganoji toothpaste can be kept into your first aid kit, and it can also help you, get relief from the burn. Speaking of putting things inside the mouth, make sure that you don't use any kind of foul language or swear words on your family. Try using simple, loving, easy words, words of care, gratitude, and love for your family members. So that's also one more thing. If you have any kind of gum pains or inflammation in the gum, then yes, you can apply Ganozi toothpaste and just keep it for a while. People who are suffering from bad breath, or people who have a habit of smoking, yeah, that is very important. People who have a habit or an addiction of smoking or drinking, which is very, very rampant in today's scenario, you can break your addiction if you want to. Start by applying Ganozi plus toothpaste all over your mouth and keeping it for a long while. It will make sure that you get rid, or the habit of smoking, you will eventually get over it. So that's also one important thing. For kids who are just developing teeth, and you want them to have good healthy teeth, then you can apply a little bit of Ganozi toothpaste. It's completely safe for kids also to use it. Many toothpaste companies don't allow kids to use the toothpaste, but here you can, because this has a good amount of Ganoderma in it. There are no any kind of harsh chemicals in the toothpaste, so it turns out to be really good. Next, as I said, DXN is one of the best company. There might be many, but DXN is one of the most trustworthy. DXN is one of the most stabilized company in the world, which can provide you the best quality of Ganoderma lucidum, spirulina, Morinda citrifolia, all these beautiful products that I just explained to you, which I have right here on my back as a support. There is a lot of reasons for that. If you read Dr. Lim's book, you will completely be amazed about how even he came from a background where he had to study, or he had to struggle for achieving his education. This makes sure he gives this learning to all of us. He's like an example to all of us, that no matter where you come from, you can make the life that you want for yourself. Start imagining that life, start living up to that life, start acting that you're living like that life, and you can do it. And at the same time, be grateful for people around you. Be simple, be kind to everyone, be warm to everyone. So what I want to do, so what I want to introduce to you, so that you can become and convert your house to your home, is that be a good consumer, be a wise consumer. Change your brand from different things to DXN brand, from your regular coffee to Lindsay coffee, from your normal toothpaste to your DXN toothpaste. And these are some little ways in which you can show love and care and affection for your family. Because with the best of DXN products in your plate, you can make your home healthy, wealthy, wise, full of peace, full of love, full of prosperity at the same time. DXN is known as this beautiful one dragon company, which is, having its cultivation under one shed. It is having processing units under one shed. It can manufacture. It has logistics under one shed. So it's a beautiful company. You get to visit it. You get to visit the farm. There is nothing hidden. DXN actually means something that is standing on virtue of truth, honesty, and stability. And you can be a part of this company as well. Second and most important one is, of course, wealth. Who wants wealth? I want wealth. My family wants wealth. You want wealth. My friends want wealth. We all want wealth. And there is simple steps in which you can do it. Today, it was a very honorable moment because again I spoke to Mr. Pradeep Kumar sir, which many of you, of course, know, and he always motivates me. He always speaks to me in ways in which I can understand because I am just starting out. I'm just a teenager right now. So he was giving me examples of how you don't have to give up, Fahila. I very honestly spoke to him about how when I approached a prospect, they declined my offer of, coming into DXN. And he told, so what? You don't give up. You believe in it. I said, yes, sir. You have the courage to do so. I said, yes, sir. Then why are you so worried? Start doing so. Talk to people. Connect with people. Resonate with people. Speak to people about the goodness of this product. Speak to people not from the point that you just want to make sure that they are having a good amount of point value, having a good amount of making their PV, getting status. No, talk to them about solving their problems. Talk to them about communicating with them, making their lives easier, making them smile once in a while. No matter if they become a member or not, just make them smile. Just make them understand that they are they are an individual. You respect their choice, and you would also like to be kind to them. So these are just simple ways. Keep connecting with people. Make sure that you follow up on them from time to time. Make sure that the DXN team you are building turns out to be a beautiful team full of people who are motivated, who want to do stuff, who are looking for options that can be. One second. Who are looking for options that can be easy for them to achieve, who are looking to create multiple income streams, who are not just looking for a job in a corporate sector, but instead they are looking for an opportunity to build an empire for themselves, build a business for themselves. So no matter wherever you stand right now, whether you are a teenager, whether you are a retired person, you are a housewife, you are a single mother, you are a single father, no problem at all. There are no kind of barriers or restrictions for you to join DXN. This is a completely free space. This is a completely accepted, loving, warm family that you can join today and make sure that you get the benefits. There's just one promise. You need to be motivated. You need to consume the product. You need to be the product of the product. So, and that's where I come. As I spoke about, that there are ways in which you can convert your house to your home. There are 4 poisons of the heart which can make sure that we go on the wrong direction. So that is unnecessary talking, or unnecessary making jives at people, or making sure that you hurt people. So that's not a good thing. The other one is not to be jealous about others, not to be jealous about others' success. Be always happy for them. Be kind to them. Not having too much food, but having good amount of food. Not going for junk food. That is also a problem for the heart. Along with that, keeping bad company can also turn out to be a problem. So make sure wherever you sit, with whatever kind of people you surround themselves, you are an average of 5 people that you live with. So if you live with people who are motivated, who want to change the world, who want to change themselves, who want to make a difference in the world, then start putting yourselves into people who are good for you, from whom you learn, from whom you share, and from whom you can explore and grow. So here we also have one thing that you can start practicing shunya with your family, just sitting down whenever you find time in the day together and practicing our Tai Chi exercises and also practicing Shunya, it won't take much more than 10 to 15 minutes, or or not more than 5 minutes in an entire day. But when you do that, you will install a connection with yourself, with your environment, which is your surrounding, and also with the supreme consciousness. So yeah, these are just some ways. And for children, it will also be a good exercise in which they turn out, in which they can understand to be grateful to their family, to their friends, to the supreme consciousness, and also to the creator. So these are some ways in which Shunya basically helped me. My perspective of DXN completely changed after I visited the Siddipet, Telangana, our Shunya retreat in Siddipet, Telangana. And I saw how simple life is and how amazing life is if you lead it simply, if you have simplicity in yourself, and if you look for simple approaches and simple solutions. So that's it from my side. So you can convert your house into a home sweet home, introduce our DXN products in your home, treat everyone with kindness and honesty, create a network, create a family. Make sure you take care of your upline also, you take care of your downline also, which is also a new learning I learned today. Thank you, Mr. Pradeep, sir. Also practice Shunya with your family, help others in your family, take care of yourself, people in your family, connect with others and care for others. So thank you so much for listening. These are some of my favorite products that I just wanted to add picture of. We have all of these in India. We have lemon Z, we have tea tree cream, we have our soap. And thank you so much. This was a wonderful experience sharing with every one of you. And this is where I stop.
Wow, wow. I think if we're offline, we have to stand a standing hand of applause for Miss Fahila Serang. That's a marvelous presentation so far. I was just trying to jot down some things you were saying, and it has been marvelous. Thank you very much for your time. And it was a nice presentation, of course. Making a house a definitely, and it has been an eye-opening presentation so far, so that people can understand they can change their house to a home by doing little things, changing their habits, changing their brands, and sticking to DXN. Perfect. Okay, viewers, we are welcome to DXN Nigeria live stream, as we do it every Tuesday and Thursday, and we are having our young guests and beautiful guests, Miss Fahila Sarang, and she has been discussing and teaching us how we can make our house a home with DXN products. And so far, it has been a marvelous presentation. We can go back and watch this presentation again via our Facebook page, DXN Global Marketing Nigeria Limited, or DXN Nigeria Official, our YouTube channel. You can always watch this again so that you can get informations and updated informations about DXN. So let's start sending our questions. And she has a few minutes with us already, so she can answer few questions. So let's start sending our questions so far. Okay, let me start with the questions. Why people are sending in their questions, because I'm having people from India, of course, from Nepal, from the Philippines, from Texas. That's nice. Oh, from Nigeria, of course. Very, very nice to see everybody available from Italy, Philippines. That's really nice. Someone is saying hello, Sister Fahila. Zaza. Okay, we have Dr. Mayor Francis. He's saying good morning, DXN. Dr. Mayor from DXN Nigeria. Ajibola. Good morning, DXN. Okay, Mr. Pradeep is always with us. Good morning, as usual. I have somebody, NK, from the UAE, and he's saying, I am watching from UAE. Good morning, DXN. All of you leaders, thank you. Nice to meet you. Wow, I love this. This is Siti. She's saying, good morning, DXN. I'm from Indonesia. So we are going live and going wide. And I have another one from Kuwait, MD Yassin, saying, good morning, DXN from Kuwait. Oh, this is the first time from Turkey. Thank you very much. It shows that we are really going and spreading above the 180 countries, of course, of the world. And this is my regular viewer, Mr. Jayesh from India. Good morning, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Earl. From Malaysia also. That's very nice. Nice to meet you all. Thank you all for staying tuned with us. You can start sending your questions, and she will do well to answer your question. Okay. Someone is saying something. I think we need to read this. Is Miss SP Vilata? They said, Miss Fahia Sarang, you're too great. I was amazed after hearing you, after watching your live stream here. How did you become like that? Hope to be like you. I think that she's saying she's asking, how did you become so enlightened with DXN, and she hopes to be like you. I think basically summary of the question is, what is the tips that made you this exceptional?
So I guess the credit here goes to my parents. Every time we sit on the dinner table, the conversation is all about how you can, instill DXN in your life. So thank you so much for that. And dear SP, I would like to say you don't need to become like me. You need to become like yourself. We don't know what you have to offer to the world. We don't know what you have to offer to the DXN world. So really, I hope you to read about the products more, read about the ingredients in the products more, read about our beautiful books which are written by different leaders in DXN. And you can just become enlightened just by understanding the essence of DXN. So just that's it. And become like you, don't become like me.
Perfect. That's nice. You can be yourself. All you need to know is get the knowledge about a particular thing and then be yourself. Say it the way you are supposed to say it. And you see, in Nigeria, people want to be like somebody, even in Africa, worldwide. But they don't know that in DXN, all you need to do is just have a knowledge and communicate the way you communicate. For instance, we have people that they find it hard to communicate the product knowledge to their prospects. And they keep coming to me and they keep asking, how do you explain this to people? And I keep telling them it's a normal way. For instance, how do you discuss your football with your friends? How do you discuss family issues with your friends? And they said, yes, that's the same way you can discuss DXN, because DXN is a lifestyle. So you discuss it when you've gotten the experience about it, and it is perfect. It is perfect the way, because you are saying it from your own experience, not saying Miss Fahila said or Mr. Samuel said, but you are personalizing your presentation, and that makes it sellable. Yes, that makes it's very much sellable. And you are really correct. You are really correct. Thank you very much. She says she appreciates your effort. Thank you very much. I think we are doing this for the first time in DXN Nigeria live stream, and Ms. Faila is the first guest we are doing. So viewers, from this moment, please, you have to start sending us your pictures of where you are watching from. You can snap with right now from what Ms. Fahia is doing, and then you can snap any of our program you've been listening to. Just where you snap yourself watching the program, and you use hashtag Nigeria, DXN Nigeria, hashtag DXN Nigeria. Yes. So you have to start snapping anywhere you are. You put you are watching from so and so, watching from India, watching from Nigeria, watching from Nepal, and you put the word hashtag DXN Nigeria. I want to see everybody where you are watching from. Snap the presentation like this, and snap yourself also, so that we can be able to communicate with everybody. Okay, I think questions are already coming in again. From Mrs. Itoha Messi from Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. She said, thank you, Ms. Fahela, for this educative presentation. My question is, what are the challenges you experience as a young networker, and how do you overcome them?
Right. So I guess this is like a very important question. This is about speaking the elephant in the room. How do you network? Yes, I'm learning how to network, and it's a thing that you do not learn from any other kind of book, but you learn with experiences. So yes, about networking, all I can say is connect with the people, not as a way that you are selling something to them, but connect in a way that you are solving their problems. So start talking to people, start establishing communication, start establishing a conversation with people rather than just advertising your product. Start explaining your experience about the product. Maybe they will relate to you or resonate with you on a different basis, on a different level, other than just you advertising to them the product to them. And about a networker, there is a very beautiful example that there are a lot of people in the world, but only some of them will have the quality of becoming a networker. Okay, so you just have to try and search your networker. Don't give up. Today Pradeep sir also told me the same thing, which I am sharing with everyone. Don't give up. Try connecting with them. We have Shunya as a tool. We have the amazing products. Try explaining about Shunya, about a Shunya meditation and the values that it stands for with the people. And you can connect on a different level. They will respect you, you will respect them, and that is how you build a team, your network team. So I guess that's how you do it. I'm also learning to do the same, and maybe in future, near future, I can also share some tips.
Perfect. Perfect. I hope Mr. Toha has gotten it. Okay, we are getting appreciation. Good morning, DXN, from Miss Rose Okoye, DXN Lagos, Nigeria. Nice to meet you, Miss Rose. Okay, people are already doing it, watching from Philippines, DXN Nigeria, Stars DXN Nigeria. Please snap yourself watching this program. Snap yourself watching every program, every DXN Nigeria live stream. This is in anticipation for our 1 year anniversary coming up next month. DXN Nigeria will be 1 year next month. So in view of that, let us see you snapping yourself, watching any of our live stream program, and you are putting hashtag DXN Nigeria, and also tell us where you are watching or where you were watching from. And it will be an amazing time while we are doing. We want to see as many pictures from around the world. The country we've not heard about before, I want to make sure that that country is watching DXN Nigeria live stream. So let us do that, and let us make it go round and go wild in the whole world. Okay, next question from Miss Caroline. Caroline, she's saying, super amazing, Miss Fahila. That's very good. Congratulations from Austin, Texas, USA, DXN family. What products and dosage do you recommend for heavy eyes diseases like getting blind? Okay.
Right. So getting blind, this can also be a problem where it is genetic by birth, or it is by birth, or it is by genetic. If it is due to lifestyle, or if it is due to problems occurring during the person's growth, you can definitely start with RGGL. You can start with spirulina, noni, inculcating and making sure that there is an increase of RGGL and Ganoderma in the body. We never know what will happen. The body will try to heal. We cannot promise or confirm anything that the person will regain his sight and vision again, but definitely the other senses will be enlightened, the other senses will be strengthened. Also at the same time, a good source of vitamin A would come from roselle and would come from noni juice. So if you have roselle in USA, you can definitely consume that. Along with that, you can also start taking cordipine. Cordipine will also be a beautiful just actually a good kind of addition to the diet. So I guess in USA you do have cordipine, so you can start with that. Just good source of vitamin A from the diet.
Okay, perfect. People are reading from Philippines, hashtag DXN Nigeria. Miss SP, nice to meet you again. We are doing it. Let's start the hashtag. Let's start the picture with your own Facebook page, your Facebook account. You put the picture of you watching DXN live stream shows, and you put hashtag DXN Nigeria, and you tag DXN Nigeria Global Marketing Nigeria Limited. You tag our page to make sure that we are going. You see, okay, Miss Fahila is already smiling to so that people can snap up properly. So from this moment till the end of October, or the first week of November, which is going to be our 1 year anniversary in DXN Nigeria. So please, let us start doing it from this live stream. Snap yourself watching the live stream, and you put hashtag DXN Nigeria, hashtag the country you are watching from, and you tag our Facebook page to make sure we see where you are, what you are watching from. Okay, next question coming. This question from Pierre Dalinda Villata. She said, Miss Fahila, can you tell us the significance of bee pollen?
Yes. So DXN also has a product which is known as bee pollen. It is not there available in India, also not in Nigeria, but I'm aware it is there in Malaysia. So I came across this product which was lying there when I visited the Siddipet Telangana Shunya retreat. It was there on the counter, and out of curiosity, I just picked it up and looked at it. So I'm grateful for that moment now. But yes, bee pollen, as you know, is very important. If you know that a very famous scientist Einstein actually predicted that the world will end if the bees stop circulating the earth. So the honeybees, or the bees which make honey for us, are actually a very important part of our ecosystem. And these bees, basically, when they travel from one flower to another, they are also a way in which pollination occurs. And pollination is one way in which there is different plants or fruits take place, or different plants take place from the seeds. So bee pollen is one kind of product which is again filled with nutrition. Pollen of the flowers is like the most nutrient part of the plant, because that is what goes into the soil and develops into a seed, develops into a new plant. So yeah, it is a nutrition source house. So if you can take bee pollen, it is excessively good for your cells, it is excessively good for your skin, and also it is also really nice for your gut. The good amount of vitamins like vitamin K and vitamin B12 can be derived from that DXN bee pollen. So yeah, that is again a good addition to the diet. If you can consume that with any kind of normal food recipe that you can, please go for it. It's an amazing product. Hope so we have it in India soon.
Okay. Oh, India soon. Okay, perfectly. Very soon, I think it's going to be in Nigeria also, so that the bees can circulate to Nigeria also and make the world continue. Very important also. Very important. Thank you, Miss Fire. It is very much okay. Miss Itoha is appreciating your response. I think she got it perfectly, and it has been a smooth 1 hour with Miss Fahila. Always educative, interactive, and informative with DXN Nigeria. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. I hope to see you next month again in your tight schedule. We're going to bring you back again, and we're going, since you are the guest that started the hashtag DXN Nigeria live stream. I think is very good. We bring you back again. So, Gios, we are letting Ms. Fahia go for the time being. No more questions, but please don't forget, in DXN Nigeria, your free delivery is still on for purchases worth 150 ppv for personal purchase, and for group purchases, if it's 500 group PV, it will be delivered to you free of charge. So utilize this opportunity to help your downlines, to help your team, to help your prospects get the better results in their health, wealth, and give them a perfect happiness. Also, don't forget our hashtag DXN Nigeria. Where you are from this moment, you have to snap yourself watching any DXN live stream from this live stream. Snap yourself watching the live stream, and you tag DXN Nigeria page, and also you put hashtag DXN Nigeria and hashtag the country you are watching from. Thank you very much, Ms. Fire, for your time. Thank you for all the efforts you've given so far, and I hope to see you some other time. Okay, keep living in health, wealth, and happiness. And I remain my humble self, Samuel Zoro, marketing manager for DXN Nigeria. Good morning, DXN.